they're not the thing anymore. It's all in New York.
Yeah. Are you going all the way this year?
I hope so.
Yeah. Ooh, he said, hell yeah. Interesting quote from Mr. Riley the other day talking about the uninnovative, unimaginative. I'm sure he was responding to the press in some way. What's the story behind all this?
Well, the way New York papers are. Supposedly an unnamed source came out and said, myself and John Starks was shooting the ball too much, that we needed to distribute the ball some. And, he came out sticking up for us, letting everybody know that the buck stopped here.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And because he's the only coach since I've been there that ever stepped up and, went to bat for me in that manner.
Yeah, because he specifically said, I got 6 championship rings because of the center position. Right. So were they criticizing you specifically sometimes?
Yeah. Thought I was shooting too much.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put it up now.
Yeah.
Especially if I have single coverage.
I heard that. One-on-one. Yeah, one-on-one. Last time, it was interesting. Last time you were here, I don't know if you remember this, I said, how can you improve your game? And you talked about being more vocal and being a team leader.
Right.
And then, not too long after that, I saw you and Starks get into a conversation. and I thought that was you asserting that kind of persona, right?
Matter of fact, he's here today.
Yeah, I think he's over here with some of the other fellas. Yeah.
They're all standing over there.
Absolutely. Mr. Oakley is over there. What's up, John?
They're all standing over there. I'm got my backup with me.
Yes, indeed. So that was you taking control.
Right at that time, John, there was a thing going on between he and Reggie Miller, and he gave him a headbutt. I think if you watch ESPN, the ESPY Awards, I think they show it sometime.
Yeah.
And he's a big part of the team, and we needed him in the game at that time. And right before the incident happened, I told him to cool out, and he didn't listen. So I had to lend to his butt a little bit.
Yeah. He's a great ball player.
Oh, he definitely is.
He's exciting. He's the kind of guy you pay to watch because he's exciting and unpredictable.
He's unpredictable.
Yeah. When you were a kid, did you dream of being who you are now?
No. I mean, like you said, I'm from Jamaica. I never heard of basketball until I moved to the United States. I wanted to be the next Pele.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I played soccer. All right.
Damn, you'd be a big soccer player.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully I'll be just as good. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to retire after this year. I'm going to try for the World Cup. Since Michael's going to play baseball, I think I'm going to go play soccer.
Exactly. What do you think about? Yeah. Mike is amazing. Well, what do you think of, first of all, him being gone now and the whole baseball thing, too?
Right. I wish him a lot of luck. I think definitely he was the best player to play in the league by far, just by the things that he accomplished. I was with him early in before the season started, and he was, kidding me. I was at his foundation dinner that he was going to retire, but I didn't believe him. But when the news, finally broke, I was shocked. But I just wish him a lot of luck. If you have dreams, and you've accomplished everything you've accomplished in a certain field, you want to move on to something else, that's your right.
Yeah. And the baseball thing?
I wish him a lot of luck.
Think he'll do it?
I hope so. I hope so. I think he's a great athlete. I was with him at the All-Star game, the baseball All-Star game, when the batting when we had to bat for charity. But he did a good job there. But they weren't throwing the ball 100 miles an hour. So I wish him a lot of luck.
Yeah. We'll take a quick commercial and come right back with Patrick Ewing and his posse. Here we go.
Jump, 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 jump.
Pick his mind. Larry is one of the best players that ever played the game, and I'm trying to pick his mind to see what he did to get himself there.
That's the story. Patrick said I could pick his mind. It took me 3 minutes. Now I get the chance to come back and start picking on mine.
Yes. You all got real close during the Olympics, and I hear from Magic that they used to tease you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Larry and I, we got to be very close during the Olympics. You know, at first, when it was it was New York against Boston, I used to hate him because he talked so much trash. But once we finally got, to sit down in a relaxed atmosphere, we got to be very good friends. And the part about the teasing, it wasn't just him. It was Larry, Magic, Michael, Scotty. They used to all, like when we was in Barcelona, they had a rec room. We all used to go in there and sit down, play cards, and talk. And they used to kill all of us because they have won championships and we hadn't.
Oh, okay. They got rings.
Oh,
But you're going to change that this year.
I hope so.
Don't say I hope so. You going to change that.
All right, we're going to change
Okay.
things. We're putting everybody on alert.
Let's see. You have guys who probably looked up to you. Dikembe, Alonzo. I mean, what's it like playing against them? Who do you hate to see in the key?
First of all, Alonzo and Dikembe, we've developed a great friendship over the years. When they were in school and I was in the league, I used to come back in the summertime and work out with them. Try to teach them things that I've learned that I thought might help them, to improve their games. And they've come a long way. I can't just say that I'm the one responsible for that. I think that, their hard work and Coach Thompson and everybody else, I give all the credit to them. They did a tremendous job. And when we play, it's like, it's a war.
Yeah.
We're battling.
Yeah. Alonzo must be rough in there, though.
Oh, he's rough. It's funny. I think I forgot who I told this story to, but we'll be in there playing, and he thinks that he's getting fouled or something. He and Dikembe going at it. He gets all mad. And start foaming at the mouth. He has like a vein. There's a vein here. Pops out. I'm like, I said, man, you better crazy. You better calm down. You're gonna have a heart attack out here.
Yeah. You all talk a lot out there. You mentioned that Bird talks. Actually, when I used to watch Bird, I never saw him talk. Like, you see people like Reggie Miller running off at them. I mean, he's like a sports commentator out there. He's always talking. But what kind of stuff did Bird say?
Oh, he talks a lot. I remember a couple times he drove to the hole and I tried to jump and try to block the shot. You better sit down, boy. You gonna pop your arm out of the socket before you get this. Or before I got there, there was a big thing between he and Bernard King. Mm-hmm. And I remember the guys telling me that he used to run by the bench telling, Hubie Brown was the coach. Hubie, you better get Bernard off me. I'm liable to get 60 tonight. You better put somebody else on me. Just, things like that.
Now, does that affect you? When people talk to you, does it affect you in any way?
No. Sometimes it, helps motivate you. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, you just let it go, come in one hand, go out the other.
Yeah. Do you have any rituals or superstitions that you like to do before games and stuff?
Oh, yeah. On the day of the game, I don't sign any autographs. I don't even like to. I don't even shake other. Like if I see someone on the street, I don't want to shake their hand or anything. I only want to shake the hands of my teammates, things like that. We watch film, game film before the game. Have my headphones on, listen to music, get myself pumped up.
Yeah. Do you change uniforms?
Change at halftime because I sweat so much. I have to, put on a clean one at halftime.
Yeah, I have a tendency after the first half hour of the show to put on a new suit exactly like the one I started in,
So that's why
I work hard, man. I work hard. I think Jordan told me that he still wears his North Carolina shorts under his, and for good luck.
Right.
I
don't wear my Georgetown.
No Georgetown. Yeah. What's in here? Just highlights of your game?
That's my new home video. Mm-hmm. Trace my life story. From back in Jamaica to Cambridge, high school and all that, college.
Yeah. We got a group coming up next called Blood of Abraham. What kind of music you listen to?
I listen to a little bit of everything. Some rap, R&B, reggae,
Yeah.
Shawarangs, Buju Banton, all that,
I heard that.
The yard man, I think I see.
Yeah. Well, y'all stick around. And anytime you want to come through, man, come on through. This is home for you. Oh, I forgot you got a bad hand. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want the Clippers to know. They might try to mess it up.
They messed up in Seattle, was it?
I was happy. We're trying to catch Seattle.
Messed up their mood up there. Let me see this ball again.
You like it?
This is your ball.
Yeah.
Let's see.
New Voight patent. Ewing team ball.
I heard that. Now, does this go in easier than like a Spalding or one of the others? I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
should I try this?
Yeah, go ahead. You have
Okay.
a basket on you?
We'll put one up and I'll see how it works. Okay? Good luck, man.
Thanks, Doc.
Good luck to all your partners. I'll see y'all. Blood of Abraham coming up next.